A judge has dismissed a recall effort against Spokane County Commissioner Al French. That petition was filed in late August by a new group called the Clean Water Accountability Coalition.
KREM 2 Shannon Mowdy spoke with attorneys for both sides and explains why Thursday's decision may not mean the end of the fight to get French out of office. Shannon?
Al French and now his attorney have both dismissed this effort as a political ploy, especially with how close it comes to the November election, where French is seeking his final term. And timing may have played a large role in the judge's dismissal.
Absolutely not.
A push to recall Commissioner Al French was tossed out in court Thursday, a month after it was filed by the Clean Water Accountability Coalition. French's attorney, Mark Lamb, says it was always doomed to fail.
It's clear law in Washington state. You can't do a recall within 6 months of an election.
Whitman County Judge Gary Leiby, acting for Spokane County Superior Court, also found every allegation against French legally insufficient to move forward.
But not because the facts were not true, but because he said, for example, that it was appropriate for Al French to be on multiple boards at the same time. And we don't contest that. So the judge didn't really get it.
Attorney Noel Lowney, who represented the coalition, called the dismissal legal technicalities, though Thursday's hearing also raised questions about the group behind the recall.
We made an issue of the fact in this campaign that the person who is paying the salary or the fees rather of the attorney who filed the recall petition, they haven't disclosed that.
It is hard to see, but Lamb says Judge Leiby added a handwritten order for Lowney to publicly disclose who paid him by October 31st. Lamb says progressive group Fuse Washington, listed on the coalition's website as a contributor, paid around $600.
I can tell you as an attorney, like, you don't prepare a 114-page document for $646. So clearly there is information that they're not disclosing.
I'm not sure why the judge put that in his ruling, but we didn't object to that because that's the law anyways.
Lowney says the recall was funded by volunteer donations. And this doesn't mark the end of the coalition's fight against French.
Well, the residents of West Plains are going to continue to pursue this because Al French's misconduct really harmed them.
Lowney says an appeal to the state's Supreme Court will be filed very soon. Legally, that appeal has to be filed within 15 days. The Supreme Court then has 30 days to issue a ruling, Lowney told me. He says the goal is to have the higher court's decision before the election, which as of now is 38 days away. Shannon Mowdy, KREM 2 News.